Hey everyone, so today I have a nail polish haul for you, and I'm also going to go over, I'm going to give you some feedback about previous purchases, just so you'll know like what the end result was and whether or not I would recommend buying it. Okay, so let's get started. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and my mom and I went to the mall, or a mall, and then after that we went to Ulta. So I didn't make out too good at the mall. I had like certain things in mind that I really wanted, and either they didn't carry it or they didn't have what I was looking for. I usually have like a plan of action when I go shopping. I don't just like go to the stores and see what they have and look around. I usually have specific things in mind that I want, so I didn't make out too good at the mall. I did get, well, my mom, one of the places that we went was Forever 21, and we were looking at the jewelry, and she saw this package of bracelets that she wanted, and there were 5 bracelets in the package, and she said, I only want 2, do you want the other 3? So I looked at them and I was like, yeah, because they're really pretty. And as you know, Forever 21 jewelry is, really inexpensive. So I don't know what she paid for it. I think it was probably like $6. That's what I think their bracelets usually go for. So she gave me these 3 bracelets, and then she kept the other 2. And they've got kind of an odd shape to them. I really like them. And also, while I was at the mall, I got color matched for Chanel Vita Lumiere foundation. I've heard so many people here on YouTube talking about it that I really wanted to try it, even though I need to use up the foundations that I have. I figured I could at least figure out whether I like this or not, and then I could still use up some foundations, and then later on buy it if I really liked it. So anyways, she color matched me, and I am the color Beige Rose Tundra, which is number 20. She wrote BR number 20 Tundra, but I know the BR stands for Beige Rose. So I have it on today, and I really, really like it. Actually, I love it, but the only thing is, it does have SPF 15 in it, and I noticed after I put it on that I started like getting little bumps on my skin, so some of you may know that I have problems with things that have sunscreen in it. I get like an allergic reaction. So I was kind of hoping that maybe my skin would just kind of calm down after that, and it would go away. So I'll have to check it again later on, but the initial reaction was I was getting allergic to the sunscreen. But other than that, I really like the coverage. I didn't think I would like this at all. I thought I was going to hate this foundation because people kept saying it was light to medium coverage. I think it looks great. I don't have any setting powder on at all. This is just the foundation. I did use just a little bit of concealer in the chin area because I do have a lot of redness there, so I just put a little bit of concealer there and blended that in. And then I do have 2 different products underneath my eyes, but I'll get into that at the end of the video when I talk about what products I'm wearing. But yeah, I really, really like the Chanel Vita Lumiere, and I'll have to see how my skin looks later on in the day to see if those bumps went away. And so that's all I got at the mall was the 3 bracelets that my mom gave me and the sample of the Chanel foundation. So then we went to Ulta, and I got a ton of nail polishes, which, as you know, I do not need, but they're coming out with so many great polishes right now that I couldn't help myself. So let's start with the OPI Pirates of the Caribbean collection. I went there specifically yesterday because I knew that that's when they were going to be putting that out. So the thing that separates this collection or makes it unique or different is the silver shatter. So I got that. It's just like the black shatter except it's silver. And then I picked out 2 colors of polishes from the collection. I got the Mermaid's Tears, and this was the last bottle they had, and I was there about, I want to say 2:30 in the afternoon. So the collection hadn't even been in the store for a full day, and this was the last bottle of the Mermaid's Tears. So if you're interested in this color, I would suggest, don't hesitate at all, because they may not even have any more right now. But if you like it and you want it, I would jump on it. And then I also got this purple called Planks a Lot, because I'm a sucker for purples. I think I have other polishes like this, but I couldn't resist. I love purple polishes. And what I did today was, I put the Mermaid's Tears on, and then I just put the Silver Shadow. Oh great, looks like I got a piece of something stuck in the polish there. Nope, I got it. I've got the Mermaid's Tears on, and then I just put the Silver Shadow on the ring finger. So as you can see, it's a much more subtle effect, of course, than the black shatter. And I'm curious to see what the Silver Shatter is going to look like over other things that are not like a pastel polish. So we'll have to see about that. But it's pretty, this is a nice color tone scheme for me and my skin type and all that. I also got another one of those Sally Hansen HD polishes, because I was walking around and I saw that they had them on clearance. I don't know why. I don't know if this is one of the older colors from when they released them originally, and maybe now they're just really pushing the new colors. But this is number 4. It's called High Def, and it's a green. And it was only $2.97, I think. And I think they're originally around $5 or $6, so for $3, I figured, definitely had to grab that, because I just love the effect of these. Plus, the colors are really pretty too. And I also got a bottle of Sally Hansen Dries Instantly, and I tested this out a couple different ways today. You know what, I'll go into more detail about that in a second. I just want to show you the last polish that I did pick up. There is a polish that I have been looking for about, 2 years, I think. And it's called Over the Taupe. It was released with a collection a couple of years ago, I guess. And it was in the Brights collection, or one of the Brights collection. There's been a couple of them from OPI. But in my Ulta, they have a whole bunch of these little OPI displays separate from the permanent line. The permanent line is like in the middle of the store, and then they have all these little displays of OPI from, I don't know, limited edition collections or special things that they're trying to promote or something. And these are back all near the hair salon. I don't know if every Ulta is set up this way, but this is how mine is set up. So if you're looking for just a regular old OPI color, it will be in the middle of the store with the permanent collection. But if you're looking for something special and unique, go all the way to the back, because they have a ton more OPI. Anyway, my mom and I were standing there talking near these displays, and she pointed to a display and she goes, "Ooh, those are kind of pretty." I looked over and I went, "Oh my God." She said, "What?" I said, "Ma," and I knew what it was right away. I just grabbed it. I looked at the bottom of the bottle, and sure enough, Over the Taupe. I've been looking for this for about 2 years, and there was a display there that my mom had pointed to, and it said Best of the Brights. So I guess what they've done is they've taken the colors that people really want from the 2 Brights collection and put them in like a little special edition display, and now they're available. Now, I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head what all the other colors were. You'll have to go see for yourself. But all I knew was that even though this is not a color that I would usually wear in the spring and summer, that I definitely, been looking for it. So I grabbed it, and I will wear this a lot in the fall and the winter, because if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know that I love OPI You Don't Know Jacques. But I'm going to like this even better, because here's the 2 side by side. This is You Don't Know Jacques. This is Over the Taupe. Over the Taupe is a softer, more wearable for me, brown. It's, more of, it's just a lighter shade of brown. And I think that it's going to look a lot better on me than the You Don't Know Jacques. But I still like the You Don't Know Jacques, but it's a much bolder, darker color. So I finally got over the taupe, and it's funny because I was actually thinking about placing an order with one of those websites that sell like all the different colors of nail polish and everything, but I thought that's stupid, you know, because that's the only color that I have left to find that I really want, because I have this like mental wish list in my head of nail polishes. And I found my private jet a couple months ago, and this was the only one that I still really, really wanted that I could not find. So I'm all set on the nail polishes for a while. Okay, so as far as testing out products that I've bought before, I wanted to let you know that when I bought the Sally Hansen high def packages, remember how when I bought those I had like one bottle of Sally Hansen high def polish, and then it came packaged with this product, the Sally Hansen double duty strengthening base and top coat. I finally got around to trying this out, and no, this does not work for me, and I'll tell you why. I used it as a base, and when I do my nails, I usually use Orly Bonder as a base, and I put one coat of that on, and then I put a coat of nail polish. If it looks okay, then I stop there and I put on a coat of Seche Fast Dry top coat. Now today I used one coat of the Sally Hansen double duty strengthening base and top coat. Then I put on the OPI Mermaid's Tears. When I was putting it on, it wasn't going on right, and I just instinctively knew that it had nothing to do with the polish, that it was this base coat that was making it difficult to put the polish on. So I did all 10 fingers anyway, just to see what would happen, and it looked too thin, and it just didn't look right. So I knew that if I was going to do the manicure this way, I was going to have to apply a second coat of the Mermaid's Tears, which I really didn't want to do for a lot of reasons. So I took everything off, started again, this time put on the Orly Bonder, and then I put on a coat of the Mermaid's Tears, went on beautiful, full coverage, opaque, no problems whatsoever. So this does not work for me for a base. And it definitely wouldn't work for me for a top coat, because my top coats I want to be, you know, a fast dry type formula. Okay, so now I've got the Orly Bonder, one coat of the Mermaid's Tears. So the next thing that I wanted to try was the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly. So I put that on the top. Now, I would say that this is pretty good, but not as good as the Seche because after 30, it says dries 30-second top coat, dries instantly. So after about a minute, I gave it a full minute, I felt my nails, and I could tell that they were not completely dry. So I would, and they did dry after a while, but it just doesn't work the way the Seche does. The Seche, you can put that stuff on and you don't have to wait at all. It really does dry instantly. But this, it takes a little bit longer. Now, there's a difference in price. The Seche is twice as expensive as this. So, is it worth it to have a little bit more patience and wait? That's totally up to you. But I just wanted to let you know that, it's pretty good, but not as good as the Seche. So then after I put that on, then I did these two I did the two ring fingers with the silver shatter, just like as an accent, because I really like this Mermaid's Tears polish, and I really didn't want to cover it all up with the silver shatter, but yet I did want to try the silver shatter. So I feel like I'm babbling wicked bad today, but this is just a typical video. Okay, so that's the deal with the nail polish. Now, I also wanted to let you know about the Dove Nourishing Care Shea Butter Beauty Bar. I like Dove soap a lot, okay? I like the formula, I like the way it feels on my skin, but this, when I bought it like in a multi-pack at the store, and it had like a layer of plastic over it. And when I picked it up at the store, I smelled it, and I said, ooh, this smells really good. I came home and I tested it out the next day. I took that plastic overlay off, and wham, in your face, really strong scent. And when you're in the shower, oh my God, it's too much. It's too overpowering, and maybe if I really was insanely crazy about the smell, that would make it different, but I liked the smell when it was subtle, but I don't care for the smell when it's strong. Ugh, it's just, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't know how to describe it either. It's sweet, but it's got some other kind of scent going on with it, so I'm going to say thumbs down, and now I'm stuck with a whole multi-pack. So I got to use it because I hate wasting things. So I definitely would not repurchase that. Okay, so yeah, that was was there anything else? If there's something else that I bought recently and I said I was going to get back to you about it, let me know in the comment section and refresh my memory, and I'll tell you, what my opinion of it was. So for things that I'm wearing today, this shirt is Morona from Target. I love this detail right here. I think that totally makes the shirt. It just gives it a little something other than just being a plain shirt, and I love the color, and I thought it would look really good with the Mermaid's Tears polish. And this is the large compass necklace from Thomas. This is the large compass necklace from Target. It's got like a little cubic zirconia in the middle, but they call it a compass necklace, but to me it looks like a star. But anyways, and then I've got those bracelets that my mom gave me from Forever 21. The Watches Style & Company from Macy's. And then for products today, I'm wearing MAC Prep and Prime Primer. The Guerlain, sadly, is all gone. You won't hear me saying that again for quite a while, even though I love it, and I would repurchase it in a second if we didn't have a bunch of expensive home repairs coming up. So MAC Prep and Prime Primer. This is a very good primer, though. And then I used the Chanel Vita Lumiere foundation sample. And like I said, my color is Beige Rose number 20, Tundra. There's enough in there that I can definitely use it one more time, too. Oh, and there was one more thing I wanted to tell you about that. I started off using a brush, and because I didn't have very much, I didn't use the brush that I would normally use. I used my MAC 180, oh God, what is this, 189? I haven't used it in so long I forgot the number. But it's this one here. It's like, kind of like the 187, but it's smaller. I thought this might work well because I was working with such a little tiny container. But anyways, it went on like streaky and everything, and I thought, uh-oh, this is one of those foundations that you can't use with a brush. So I just put the brush aside and just started blending with my fingers, and then it was fine after that. But this is one of those foundations that you have to either use your fingers, or you could probably use like one of those beauty blender things that everybody's been talking about, which I have not tried yet. And I don't know what it is. I just don't really have an interest in those. I mean, I could change my mind at some point, but everybody's been talking about those beauty blender sponges, and I'm just not that curious about them. I don't know. I don't know why. And I've got on Ico Cream as a highlight. My blush is Too True Cheek and Lip Tint in Blush Pink. And no powder. This is just me. I did something a little different with the concealer today, though. I have this concealer excuse me. I have this concealer palette from Essence called Forget It, and it's got three different, it's got like a concealer and two correctors in it. And I took the pink one and I put that under my eyes to use as like a corrector, and then I put my Maybelline Fit Me concealer over that, and I think it helped a little bit with the dark circles doing it that way. And then for eye products, I have on MAC paint pot in Rollickin, which is sort of just like an aqua. And then I took an NYX jumbo pencil in milk and just put a little bit of white in the inner corners just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. I used a Jordana eyeliner pencil in spring green, and this is the Color Extend eyeliner. My mascara is Estee Lauder Magnascopic, and my lip products are MAC Viva Glam Cindy and the matching MAC Viva Glam Cindy lip gloss. And that's it. Very simple on the eyes today, just the paint pot, that's it. And I kind of like it. I don't know, I've been doing my eyes a lot more simple, using a lot less products lately, and I think it kind of goes more with my style because I usually dress very casual, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to me to do like a really intricate eye if I'm gonna have a very simple style of clothing. So I guess that's it, you guys, and I hope you watched that video that I posted the link to yesterday, was it? Oh my God, was that fun? For those of us who live in the United States, it was so fun to see what the drugstores were like over in the UK, because they're so much neater and cleaner and better stocked, and they've got all those brands that we don't have. If you're watching this and you're in the UK, you're really lucky because our drugstores are not like that at all. You know, you go in there and they never have what you want. Everything is always sold out. Everything is always mixed up and messy. And so you guys have really nice stores over there. But yeah, so thanks again to Michelle for doing that video for me. And I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.